Welcome to the University Confessions YouTube channel. Please like and subscribe if you'd like to see more content like this. Any feedback can be left in the comments. Before getting into some of these confessions, I have to warn you that some of them are very upsetting and viewer discretion is advised. With that being said, enjoy.
I've been fucking my cousin since I finished matric. He fucked me over emotionally, and now I don't know how I'm going to behave around him because we live in the same house during the holidays. UKZN.
Women usually find me attractive, and I get approached a lot. I hate meaningless sex, but women tell me I look like a player and reject anything serious because of that, so now the only way I get what I want is by manipulating and lying. See how backwards girls are? VC Pretoria.
To my ex who's currently engaged to someone else. If you see this, I hope you know that I wish I could have gotten my parents to accept you before it was too late. Even though you moved on so quickly, I know that your love for me was real, and you did everything you could to make me happy while we were together. And I'm glad that I had you in my life for the time that I did. No one will ever replace you, my love. Unisa.
I think I was raped. Friday night, I finally decided to go out with my friends after months, always miting them. The guy was kind of a mutual friend of theirs, so we ended at his place that night. I was drunk and I just wanted to sleep. He got into bed and started touching me and kissing me, and I remember saying I am on my period and he should just stop. He just started getting more aggressive and took off all my clothes. I didn't even see his face when he was stroking. All I saw was his stomach pounding, and I was in pain. I said no, and I remember. Rosebank College, Pretoria.
I have this guy friend who I really love, but he keeps showing major red flags and sending me misogynistic shit about women, and it's kind of putting me off. I love him, but it really upsets me, and all my girlfriends think I should stop being friends with him because he finds it funny and doesn't think there is anything wrong with what he says about women. I don't know what to do. UKZ and Peter Maritzburg.
F21. I'm so broke. I'm ready to be a stripper and I have nobody to assist with finances. My boyfriend is just as broke and I'm clearly not the type rich boys go for. Life is not pretty. I welcome this. Iduvos.
I have a serious confession to make. I like putting my finger in my ass and sometimes my vagina and lick whatever comes out, which tastes surprisingly sweet. It is so satisfying. UJ.
Came back to my hometown and fucked one of the assistants from my old school. That's not even the weird part. She chokes. She gets turned on by chucking a nigger. Do girls actually want to do that? UCT.
This hun is cheating on her BF with me and I feel so guilty because he seems like a very genuine person. I think I'm going to snitch. All the hens cheating on their man. I hope you get what you deserve. UJ.
I have this friend who's constantly asking for advice on the same issue. I always give her issues all my energy and attention, and I try to be really considerate of her and the people around her when doing so. However, if I'm the friend in need, I get this half-assed energy. Am I the asshole for ignoring her texts and calls? Stadio Kzen.
I'm a second-year student at KPUT, and ever since last year, I'm in a hard battle with the institution's finance department. Regarding my NSFAS funding, it's hard to understand how and why the school claims that I'm not allowed to receive the funding. And yet, when I visit the NSFAS offices in town, they are able to show that I am supposed to receive it. But until the school sends them my details, there's nothing that they can do. Not sure if it's the incompetence of the department, or is it the school as a whole. The past weeks have been nothing but easy, as my mother lost her job, and my father doesn't earn enough to make sure we are all good. The stress of worrying where my meals will be coming from in the next months is killing me academically and mentally. Someone send help. KPUT.
Sometimes it feels like my boyfriend doesn't care. He's not romantic or even thoughtful of me sometimes, and he always hurts my feelings unintentionally. I love him so much, but I feel emotionally drained right now. Maybe my expectations are too high, but I feel like I'm always doing the most while he barely tries. He barely acknowledges the things I do for him. I feel like I'm being taken for granted. Everyone thinks we're this perfect couple, but I'm hurting inside. I don't know what to do. Varsity College, Durban North.
Dropped out of school and later left uni because everyone around me was an embarrassment and they only wanted to go drinking and spread STDs. Damn, this generation fucked up lol. All you guys want is drugs and sex while I'm out on the grind trying to build myself a castle, making sure my family bills paid and working my ass off to retire my dad in the near future. Couldn't find a single person with the same mindset, let alone a bitch that hadn't been passed around, so I chose to walk alone. Life been real good to me ever since. Wits.
So I've been dating this guy for a while, and every time we have sex, he doesn't finger me or we just kiss, and he goes straight to it. One time I asked him why doesn't he finger me, and he said he does not want me to get used to it and not want his dick anymore, so he thinks I'll enjoy it more than he's freaking dick. Men will just disappoint you. Communication is key, right? So I told him that it's part of foreplay and doesn't mean what you think. He gives me head no problem, but it's just sloppy because you know. Till this day, he still believes that. I broke up with him. I hope he finds another girl who tells him the same thing just to show how stupid he is. UJ.
I went to visit my girlfriend at her place, Race, and hugged her from behind, and she said, "No, Thabo, not here. It's in public. My name isn't Jabulo. NMU.